Okay, good day everyone. Okay, welcome back to my channel. Okay. So karon magpadayon dya punta sa atong topic. It's all about quadratic equations. Okay, so we're done on the first solution or the method, which is by extracting the roots. So now we are now on our method 2, solution by factoring. Okay? So daghang salamat sa first nag-view. Again, daghang salamat sa nag-share ug nag-like. Thank you so much. Okay. So narata sa solution by factoring. Okay? Again, we need to solve a quadratic equation by this method or by this solution by what we call factoring. Okay? We have here some steps to consider, class. Okay? Steps nga pwede na to magamit, no? Maghatag sa itong idea on how to solve quadratic equations by factoring. Okay? Step 1. Write the equation in standard form. What do you mean? What do we mean kanang standard form? Dapat daw, masulat na to ang quadratic equation to its standard form. Meaning to say, dapat inunani siya og forma, no? Katong ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Dapat 0 na iyang right side sa iyang equation. Okay? Mamo na atong standard form. Okay. Number 2, of course, we need to factor the left side of the equation. Okay? So, ato na din siyang i-factor. Kung step 3, pagkakuha na to sa factor, iset na to each factors to 0. Okay? Kung makakuha na tag-factor, iset na to each factors to 0. Then, number 4, we need to solve those factors. No? Sige. Let's try this example. Solve the following. Okay, number 1. X squared minus 3x is equal to 10. Okay, kung sige itong first button, write the equation in standard form. Dapat 0 na daw ang right side sa equation. So in our example number 1, we have 10 on the right side. So, what we're going to do is we will transpose 10 to the left side. Ibalin daw nato si 10 dito siyang left side. So, inani ni siyang mahitabo. We copy x squared minus 3x. Then, kani si positive 10, ibalin na to sa left side. So, mahimo na siyang minus 10. Then, is equal to 0. Okay? So, kay gibalin man na to si 10 diri sa left side, 0 na ang mabilin sa right side. So, this is now in its standard form. Okay? Now, step 2. Factor the left side of the equation. So, kailangan mag-factor na din taani. This is, by factoring, no? Klaro kay siya nga trial and error method ta siya. So, by just looking at negative 10, okay, si negative 10, yung possible factors are negative 5, then positive 2, no? Because negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Negative 5 plus 2, i-plus na nato, that is negative 3. So, mauma na siya. So, muna sa iyang factors. We have the factors x minus 5 times x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay? Nakuha na natin yung factor sa left side sa equation. So, isunod. Set each factors to 0. So, atong iset each factors to 0. X minus 5 is equal to 0. Then x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, ato na siyang naset sa 0 class. Each factors, kiset na to 0. Okay? What's next? Solve. So, from this, mag-solve na dayon. So, here, atong variable kay x man, so we need to solve for x. So, here, we just simply transpose negative 5 to the right side. So, x is equal to 5. Here, x is equal to negative 2. Okay, therefore, the solutions are negative 2 and 5. Okay? Klaro, class? Dali na kayo masabtan. Okay? Inaan lang siya ka-simple. Just try to get the concept, no? Sa atong steps nga gibuhat. Sa atong first buhaton, sa next step. It's just the same sa mga other examples. Okay? So, let's move on to example number 2. We are given 3x squared minus 6x is equal to 0. So, klaro naman kay siya, class, na in this example, 0 na si right side sa equation. No? Wala na tayo daan ibalin dito sa left side. 0 na siya. So, let's move on to step number 2. Ato na siyang i-factor. No? Factor na din ta sa left side. Okay? I-factor na din nato. So, this is a binomial. Kung say common factor, greatest common factor sa 3x squared o 6x. So, we just simply remove out 3x. No? Kung magpagawas tag 3x, unsa na bilin diri? X na lang. Okay? Kung imo i-check, 3x times x, that is 3x squared. Okay, you copy minus. Okay, 6x, i-divide mo sa 3x, you just have 2. Can you follow? Because, kung imo i-check, 3x times negative 2, that is negative 6x. Then, you copy equal to 0. Subot pa sabot, mauna ni ang factors sa left side aning equation. Okay? So, what's next? Nakuha naman nato yung factors. I-set that to each factor to 0. So, 3x is equal to 0. And x minus 2 is equal to 0. Na-set na nato each factor to 0. Then, we solve for the variable x. So, klaro kayo na, no? Here is x is equal to 0. While here is x is equal to 2. Therefore, the solutions are 0 and 2. Dali na kayo. Sabta na to, class. Tingog akong laptop. Okay. So, dali na kayo siya, class, no? Dapat lang dyan ta na master na to si factoring na topic. Okay, number 3. X squared is equal to 8x minus 15. So, unsa kita tong first buhaton? Dapat kaning diri sa right side ma-0 siya. So in other words, ato ni siyang ibalin sa 8x ug negative 15 didto sa left side sa equation. Okay? So, simply we copy x squared, then ipangbalin dito diri sa left side. So mahimo na siyang minus 8x. So negative 15 ibalin nato. So plus 15 then equal to 0. Nanara siya. Ang positive 8x nahimong negative 8 kaya ato man siyang gibalin diri sa left side. So negative 15 at nahimong positive kaya ato man siyang gibalin gyapon sa left side. So 0 na din ang nabilin sa right side kay nangawala naman ning duha. Gibalin nato sa left side. Okay. Ato naman siyang na write to its standard form. Now we will factor the left side of the equation. So look at 15. Klaro naman kayo ng 15, no? Si 15. What are the possible factors of 15? Negative ang tunga, negative 8. So, klaro kayo nga negative 5 and negative 3. Because negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. Then, if you add this, negative 5 minus 3, that is negative 8. So, klaro kayo. So, the factors are x minus 5 times x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay? Okay. Now, nakuha naman tag factors, we set each factors to 0. X minus 5 is equal to 0. X minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay? Then solve for x. X is equal to 5. X is equal to 3. So therefore, the solutions are 3 and 5. Okay? So, dali na yung kayo mag-solve og quadratic equations by factoring. Okay. Okay, let's move on to another example. So, kaning sa number 4, diretso na ka mag-factor Japan class. Okay, standard form naman siya, meaning to say 0 na ang right side sa equation. So, by just looking at positive 28, pangita og factors, so, 28, you have 7 and 4. So, puros na siya negative Japan, no? Kay negative man sa tunga. Negative 7 minus 4 is negative 11. Negative 7 times negative 4, it is positive 28. So, mo ni yung factors. So, dali na kayo. You have y minus 7 times y minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay? Muna namin yung factor. Set each factors to 0. Minus 4 is equal to 0. Then solve. So y is equal to 7. Then y is equal to 4. Gibalin lang nato siya sa right side para ma-solve. So therefore, the solutions are 4 and 7. Okay? So, dali na kayo siya class, no? So, number 5. Okay? You are given 4x squared plus 20x plus 25 is equal to 0. No, standard form na Japon siya. No? Kung yung na-observe sa polynomial nga gihatag class or quadratic equation nga gihatag. That is a perfect square trinomial. So, klaro naman kayo na. By just looking at kaning 4x squared, so that is 2x squared, kana siya is 5 squared. Okay, si 2x and 5 atong kuan. So, yung factors ana would be 2x plus 5 times 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay? Ako na to class. Then set each factors to 0. 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Then solve for x. 2x is equal to negative 5. Divide both sides by 2. So x is equal to negative 5 over 2. The same here, x is equal to negative 5 over 2. Kapareha naman sila. So, what does it mean? Therefore, isa man, the solution is negative 5 over 2. Negative 5 over 2 and isa man siya. It has what? 2 equal roots. Okay? So, that's all for today. Dali na jud kay siya mag-solve og quadratic equations by factoring. So, dapat dako tag idea sa factoring para dali na jud ta maka-solve ani. Okay, daghang salamat. I hope na may ma-learn karon nga tutorial videos about quadratic equations solving by factoring. So, thank you. Please don't forget to like and share to your friends. Ano yung mga manghud baka. Daghang salamat and good day.